So many players struggle when it comes to training by themselves. Nowadays, everybody has a trainer, and you wonder why most players play the same or have a similar skill set. It takes a unique approach to be able to improve your skill set by yourself. I'm not saying that it's wrong to have a trainer. It's actually a great thing to have a specialized skills trainer. But it's also important to be able to train by yourself. And when you do that, it just develops a certain level of confidence within yourself, from the conditioning to the shooting to the ball handling to the finishing. And when you have confidence to get those things done by yourself, it shows up on the court. And you see the kid that can handle the basketball smooth. It looks like they just going slow while everybody else is going fast when you're watching them playing the game. Oftentimes, that's developed when you're practicing by yourself. So when you see that kid moving like that, understand that kid is also putting in the work by themselves. Yes, they have a trainer. They do, as most kids do. But they also spend probably an equal amount of time that they spend with their trainer. They're also training by themselves. So in this video, I want to talk about 3 things to help you train by yourself effectively and get the desired results that you expect and that you want. Number 1, I want to talk about creativity. You have to develop the ability to be creative. A lot of the moves that you see these athletes, whether professionally or collegiate or even high school, do in the games, a lot of those are just natural, instinctive moves. To develop that part of your game, you have to learn how to be creative in your workouts, your individual workouts, not with no trainer, not with multiple people in the gym with you, by yourself. Get comfortable with losing the ball when it comes to ball handling, right? Be creative, work on different combination moves, and allow your body and your mind to be free when you're working out by yourself. Like when I'm training my son, we'll be specific in certain skills that we work on, but I'll also make sure that he creates his own creativity. So maybe for about 10 minutes, I'll tell him, all right, this is what we're gonna work on. We're gonna work on off the dribble moves, but I want you to be creative. Creativity is one of the fastest ways to develop confidence in your ball handling, in your shooting, and in your finishing. The next thing I want to talk to you about is using your imagination. There's an old quote that says, your imagination is creation. And what comes to mind when I hear that quote is that when you're using your imagination, you're allowing yourself to develop something that has never been thought of before. And maybe it has, but you haven't seen anybody do it. So that could be, you could use your imagination when it comes to shooting, ball handling, finishing, dribble moves, different things that can translate into the game. Because a lot of the games that you watch, 90% of it is creativity. A lot of them guys and women don't really practice those moves like 1,000 times. No, they just go in there. They just allow their mind and their body to be creative in such a way that they're not allowing themselves to be tense when they're handling the ball. They're free. Using your imagination allows you to do things that you never thought you could actually do in the game. So that's why when you see a player perform a certain move, a finishing move or a ball handling move, you like, man, I never seen that before. That's why it's important to incorporate your imagination in your training. Don't become confined by what everybody else is doing. Use your imagination to develop and create your own path when it comes to your skill set. The last thing that I want to talk to you about is find your moves. Find what's comfortable for you. And that is developed through creativity and a combination of using creativity and your imagination when you're training by yourself. You could tell the ones that have their own package when it comes to scoring. You can see their uniqueness in their scoring. And that comes from the combination of creativity and imagination. Find your moves. Don't allow people to confine you to certain moves. Find what works for you and do that over and over and over again until it becomes second nature. While most players can't perform certain moves in the game, it's because they haven't repped it out enough. So developing that balance of creativity and using your imagination allows you to create a skill set that most don't have. So don't become comfortable with just fitting in the box. Don't be afraid to get outside the box, and don't be afraid to color outside the lines. I'm Coach Green, your basketball scoring coach. Thank you again for tapping into this video. Do me a quick favor, click that like button, click that subscribe button, and comment below. Let me know what you think about this video.